Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Prussia, now the HRE bestest man ruler guy ever. New thinkers arise! Okay, well that's fine. We just got a guy. Anhalt is no longer a valid rival force. Excellent, that actually gave us 20 power projection, which is kind of crazy. More power projection than we got from anything we did with the Teutons, right? We could rival Saxony. Here's what we want. We wanted to rival Pomerania. Now, as the Emperor, we could easily just go in, swoop in, and attack this guy. Granted, we would have to fight a number of people here. I think a better play for us right now is to just kind of stabilize a bit, get trained up, secure our position as Emperor. We want to be re-elected at least once or so, I think. Get up, 20, 30,000 troops so that we're in a nice, strong, stable position before we start trying to expand. However, we could try to attack people that own land that shouldn't, I don't know, Castile maybe. Castile's allied to France, though, and Portugal, which is kind of horse nonsense. So, never mind. It looks like we're not going to get any of that land back inside the Empire. And then what's this whole deal? I forget now with the Shadow Kingdom. This province is part of the Empire. It belongs to Venice, whose capital, Venezia, is not part of the Empire. So, Venice, you're doing things I don't like. And you're only allied to Genoa. And Austria is my ally. And Austria has no truce with you, it looks like. And they have not rivaled them, but you're adjacent to them, and you don't desire any of that land. How many favors have we accrued with you? Just 4? Poland, we've accrued 9. We should hopefully accruing favors faster now. Yes, once every year now. I wonder what that is. I mean, we haven't gained actual men, but we have higher income and higher max manpower and force limit, so apparently that may be a factor in determining what's going on there. I think we're going to have to cancel our mission. Zovia now has their independence guaranteed. Yeah, this mission, I shouldn't have taken it. We've had it for 20 years, and I've never done anything with it. Gotta wait 1 year now. There we go. Condottieri. England wants Condottieri. I can't lend these troops to you, though. No land access to capital. Land access. Even if I had a coast, I don't know, would I just not be able to do it? I guess that's pretty likely, huh? Ooh, we also now have Imperial actions down there. Let's cancel our embargo of Anhalt. Let's take a look at these Imperial actions. It's been a long time since I've played as the Emperor. Okay, so we can remove electorate, grant free city status, demand unlawful territory, and we can also bestow Imperial grace. Let's grab a diplomat and see exactly what that would do. So, for example, if we wanted to bestow Imperial grace here, it costs us 1 Imperial authority, and I believe it's 40 opinion. Hurtful trade policies. We must support the burghers, or piss them off and lose trade efficiency. Doesn't really matter too much. Although, in 2 years we can demand monarch points, and we're not going to be able to. Their influence is all so low, their loyalty is all so low. I think we support them, though. There's really no harm to it. Don't want to grant generalship, don't want to do this. I think we will piss these guys off for monarch points, especially if they stay right at 75%. So in March of 65, I have it written down March of 64. Why is it March of 65 now? Oh, apparently my math was just off. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The game starts in November of 44. There's no way it could have been March of 64. Oh, doesn't make sense. Okay, our loans. So our income has gone up to 8 ducats per month now. We still have our war reps until 67. It's 5 more years of that. Our tax income is decent. We're making an extra ducat 33 from the free cities. And being... George was here. I love it. And then also just being the Emperor. I think that... Is that where all of the income comes from now? Is just from the free cities? Tax income... Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free cities. Lots of people oppose Reichsreform. 1 person is for it, most of which is probably just because we don't have enough Imperial authority anyway. I feel like it should just show you what it would be if you had 50, right? Because you can't actually click the button until you have 50 anyway. So, why even, I don't know. Weak Emperor. Yeah, I am a bit weak, I agree. So, let's see. If we wanted to grant free city status to somebody who is not a free city, we could potentially grant free city status to if you're like Mecklenburg. You could potentially be a free city And I think that, yeah, you can only have 8 maximum. Just wanted to confirm that. Says they would accept an electorate even though there are no electric titles. Again, why? Why show that? Alright, opinion map mode. Let's improve relations with all electors first and foremost. Or maybe not all of them, but the ones that hate us the most. Even Saxony, yeah. I mean, he's rivaled us, but doesn't mean we can't improve relations with him. Okay, we still have 1 loan to go, 36 ducats. We can actually pay that off pretty darn soon, 41.64. Beyond that, we need to pick another rival. Do we want to rival Pomerania? I think so. I want to get access to the coast. I want to get access to the Lubeck trade node. More so than I want to expand into Saxony. Although we should take a look at culture and stuff. Like, we could expand into Saxony a little bit here. It's only 6 development in that province. But we already have these 2 as well. Trade-wise, moving into the Lubeck node is going to do more for us, I think. So yeah, I think Pomerania is just a better choice. Not to mention, by attacking Pomerania, we get closer to the Teutons, and that's a safe expansion route. So yes, definitely the best option is Pomerania out of our current choices. Amazingly, Pomerania has no navy. Is that right? No, I have no navy. That's why it said no navy. Alright, let's get rid of this loan. I'll go ahead and unmothball the fort now so we get our army tradition up a little bit. Our Renaissance spread rate has not increased at all by becoming the Emperor. And I don't believe there's anything else we can actually get that's going to make it better. However, if we take a look at the Renaissance, there's a chance that, yep, Austria's fully embraced it everywhere. Bohemia's at 41 point something %. Looks like he may embrace it soon, which gets us what we need. It'll get us our adjacency. Although, it looks like there's very little spread up here. In fact, Renaissance isn't spreading at all. Why not? It doesn't... These provinces... What? European 5 development province post... No, okay, so none of these have 10 development is the issue. Gotcha. Cool. Cool in a way, kind of. Sort of. Still sitting at 2 corruption. Has raised our autonomy floor by a tiny bit. Pomerania has just declared war on the Teutons. Oh gosh. Okay, then. I'm not particularly excited about attacking Pomerania right now, but Poland appears to maybe be getting ready to take care of some stuff here. We'll grant military access to anybody who wants it. I'm excited to play as the Emperor again. It's been a long time since I've been the Emperor. Emperor of the HRE. Plus, we're going to be doing something completely different when we stream today, so... Or earlier today. I have already streamed. as of this recording. Poland has embraced a new form of government, an elective monarchy. Their nation will henceforth now follow a new course through history. Let's come back, because these 2 guys are at war. We should probably be able to... Whoa! Pomerania called in Sweden and Norway and Denmark. These guys are still in a union underneath Denmark, yes? So he called in Denmark, basically. He managed to get enough favors, and now he's fighting Bohemia. Which is really dangerous for him. Please stop making me suffer attrition in my own land. I don't appreciate that at all. Yeah, but we want to have the ability to rent Condottieri here. Possibly. Okay, Bohemia, you're at war. Would you want some troops? Is rival. Okay, so these 2 guys, that's why that's not popping up. So he's doing those. What about, like, Denmark? You cannot rent out Condottieri to a nation that is at war with a nation that you have a truce with. So because of my truce with the Teutons, that blocks that. And that also blocks me from doing it here. So we can't rent out Condottieri to any of these guys. Alright, fair enough. Do we want to stay allied to Austria? He's not an elector. Relatively speaking, how strong is he? I mean, we've got 4 favors accrued. And I do want to use him against Venice. I think we keep him until we attack Venice and get that land back into the Empire. Possibly even expand the Empire would be a good idea. Are you guys going to keep on being assholes and marching through my province here? I don't want to suffer attrition. Get out of Berlin. Berlin is not a party place. Stop it. Why are you in Berlin? Go away. What is the supply here? 22. I mean, Berlin's one of my best provinces, and you guys are just, like, ruining it. Making it ugly. I don't like it. We might even have the capacity to use a couple cav now. Well, he feels confident in his war. He has positive war score. He's going for Danzig. Hopefully, somehow Denmark gets tons and tons of war exhaustion. Hey, by the way, what are the chances we can become a great power based on becoming the Emperor? Pretty slim. Being the Emperor has nothing to do with being that guy. Look at that. So the tech cost is really starting to ramp up on people. Even France is paying 113%. So that's almost like being Eastern tech. Like they're going to start to really lose some stuff here. Embracing the Renaissance really early will help us, but we need a lot more development if we're going to be able to move into that great power status. I want to be a great power emperor, please. I'll take one, please. Yes, please. Ooh, Pomerania trained a cavalry, and he's keeping it all alone. So there's some fun to be had. I should do a campaign at some point where we just like don't ever attack anyone, and we're just condottieri people, and we use all the money we earn off of our condottieri to buy really good advisors, and then do lots of development. We just like play super tall. That could be this campaign, in fact. I mean, Prussia is great for that. We could just be the emperor, just not attack people at all. But I already have 4 claims, and I kind of want to do it, so I don't know. All right. Our manpower reserve needs to recover. That'll never happen. Improve relations with Anhalt. Foreign contacts, if we can get Anhalt's opinion up to 100. Well, we're no longer rivals, so that wouldn't be very difficult to do. And I would not mind having that thing right there. The Pomeranian succession. Okay, so you want me to go after the Duchy of Pomerania now. Bulburg and Stolp. Both of which I already have claims on, so we miss out on that feature. We would get efficient integration. It is rather tempting. Straight up killing the prince would be bad, right? Because the more princes there are, the more imperial authority you get. Right now, we're growing by 0.07 per month. We don't have internal peace. I think internal peace does help it grow. There are 51 member states in the empire out of 25 needed to maintain legitimacy. There are currently 13 provinces affecting our imperial growth. We have got to get strong enough to attack Castile, France, Portugal. Oh my god. What's it going to take to offset Castile, France, Portugal? My god. I mean, they're all great powers, aren't they? Castile, France, Portugal's not a great power. It'd be interesting if you could see, like, why can't I see Portugal? I want to be able to look them up. Whatever. I almost feel like you should just be able to see, like, their total development somewhere on here instead of having to go to the ledger. Can you just by, like, hovering over one of the numbers somewhere? I mean, you can see total war score cost, but it doesn't show you. This would be a good location for it. The total war score cost of all Portuguese provinces is 173%. Next line down, total development in Portugal is this. Great power status is this. You know, like how close they are. Land technology research is now useless, apparently. Galicia Volhynia has declared independence from the former masters of Mazovia and are now experiencing freedom for the very first time in a long time. So we have a new little one-province minor. Interesting. He's too far away to be considered part of the empire at all, but let's see. Who has claims on this province? Lithuania has a claim. Mazovia, of course, is going to want to take that back. Mazovia? Okay, so Lithuania can't attack because he's a member under theirs. This guy shouldn't go anywhere. Mazovia is independent. He might declare a war to try to take it back, and I bet Poland will... Yeah, Poland's going to try to go for that. Poland's our ally. I suppose I could guarantee their independence, but that takes a relationship slot. I would like them to stay independent. I want to have more little one-province minors that we can turn into princes. Somehow. Lose military points or lose prestige. Prestige affects our election. Military points doesn't. We've already taken tech. I'm actually gonna lose the military points here. I really want to just stay looking solid for emperor. We don't technically need 5 people voting for us, but I just don't want to risk it, you know? Besides, prestige helps out with lots of other things too. The global trade power, the morale of armies. Still just England who wants troops. Okay, I took which mission? I didn't take either. Improve relations with Anhalt for sure. And we can improve pretty rapidly here. 4 per tick. So that's great. Now, we also got 4 immediately upon sending those troops. How are we looking now? You guys still think I'm weak? Yes, you do. Everyone says, weak emperor. He's weak. He's a loser. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to take ideas. God, I can't find the screens because they moved all the keyboard shortcuts. How dare you, Paradox, after 2.5 years, or whatever it's been, 3 years. This game has been out, how long ago? This game came out, I think it was August of 13. Yeah, it's been over 3 years. For 3 years, the buttons were one way, and then you guys added estates, but you made that the new button. Instead, you've shifted everything over by 1. Why did you do this to me? It's so hard for me to adjust to. Why? Ooh, national tax modifier plus 10. Yes, please. I do think we're going to get this thing before we embrace the Renaissance. We're still looking at 84. The Teutons have embraced, have done war taxes. We're not going to have enough money to build anything. I suppose technically we're not at the manpower cap, right? So we can just sit, we can accrue. We don't have to militarize just yet. We could save the maintenance from having these troops, right? Even with 0 maintenance, they still cost 0.1 ducats a month. So if I train another 10, that's a ducat a month. We're not going to make any money. On the other hand, we could just wait until it's time to go to war, and then we could maybe eke out one more temple or something. Possibly. Call for Reichsreform is going to benefit us how? Development cost goes down and build cost goes down. Basically, it's the same benefit for everybody. We'll want to do it, I think, right at 50. Try to power through the stuff as much as possible. You guys remember all the time in the past, you used to be able to do some really cool stuff with, like, you know, demanding unlawful territory and enforcing peace and stuff like that would give you imperial authority. I need to really pay attention to, like, who's at war. I'm going to check the ledger. Current wars. It'd be really nice if there was a filter you could use on this screen. Like neighbors or allies, enemies, that kind of thing. Empire. Okay, so Air, Bahmani, English conquest of Ayrshire. It's too far away, doesn't affect us. I think the Pomeranian conquest of Danzig might be one of the only ones. And then we've got the Ottomans are attacking Serbia. We don't want the Ottomans to get stronger, but I don't see how I can actually protect Serbia. He doesn't like me enough. I can't just interject myself. He's clearly going to win this war. Oh well. Doesn't affect us too much. Our truce with you is going to be up really soon in September, so we might soon be able to rent out some condottieri. Pomerania is very handily winning, and he has claims on 2 provinces here. He's probably going to take both, which is actually good because he's going to expand the empire. So we'll take it. I'm still going to attack him at some point. Let's come back from Saxony and just see. Denmark wouldn't honor a defensive call, so just be Verden, Oldenburg. We could call in other guys. Trier and Cologne would help us out. Austria would not. Poland's still way in debt. Mainz, no favors. I don't think we would actually need to call these guys in for it. If it's just Pomerania, I don't want him to lose his war, but me declaring is not going to pull Denmark out, and Denmark's going to probably auto-win that war for him. And I don't want to risk Denmark actually defending him. So let's check the military strength of Pomerania. I feel kind of bad attacking a prince. 9k troops. Tech 5. Ugh. Do we attack him? I feel like we should. Level 3 fort. He's only got the 1 fort. So we just siege down his capital. If we're going to do it, we should train a couple more troops. I know I just got done saying, hey, I won't train any more men, but no, we should train a couple more. Okay, it's March. It's April of 65. We can demand more monarch points right now. Okay, so this is a possible choice. They need more influence. I think what we're going to have to do is grant them some land, click all the buttons again, and then in a year we revoke it again. So, first things first then, let's grant 1 province to the burghers. I mean, it is what it is, just give it to them. Grant 1 province to the clergy to get their base influence up. Actually, it looks like they're high enough because of the, oh, we can't actually do a lot of the buttons. Can we even get them high enough? I can get your influence to 50. I can get 100 points. I'll do that. I think 100 points is better than waiting another 10 years for 50. We'll take those points. Sending an emissary to the Pope. And then doing this will get us up to 65 influence. I think with you, we can definitely get the 150 admin. To do that, we're going to grant you a province. We'll give you this one for now. That takes them all the way up to 79.1. And we go ahead and we demand 150 points again. And then here, I can just straight up demand the points while pissing them off. We lose some manpower recovery speed, which is going to be very penalizing considering how much we need manpower, but I care far more about getting monarch points in sync every 20 years. Let's just go ahead and do it. It is what it is. They're pissed. That's fine. Okay, so let's check that again. We can click these buttons. Just want complete confirmation. April of 85. I mean, it should obviously be every 20 years, but just wanted to confirm. So that helps out a lot. We've gained a lot of monarch points from the estates so far. Institution tech penalties at 15%. We're ahead of time still on these two. Corruption's still kind of up there. Incorruptible's helping out. How close are we to getting a new personality trait? Ooh, very, very soon. In less than 1 year, we get our final personality trait. Nice. We have a diplomat free. We should never do that as the emperor. That's for sure. Let's improve with just somebody. I don't know. Anybody. Can't spy on technology just yet. I still want to train more infantry. I mean, with flanking range only being very, very small right now, technically, Pomerania having 9 troops, we really only need 11 infantry to be able to flank him really well. But any extra infantry we have, we could use to carpet siege, which would be pretty powerful. Diplomatic insult against Lübeck. We could do something against Lübeck now. He is allied to Riga, Bremen, and Hamburg. Is there any argument to even do that? Like, why would we want to do that? I'd pull in so many different people on different parts here. Show superiority could be used for some money. I mean, we could earn some money from it. Just put them in their place. You're a loser, Lübeck. No, I don't think we want to do that. Confirm again. Denmark's still not willing to join. Looks like one more person has said yes. And these guys are all going to have like 6 to 8 troops. So it actually is quite a bit. I think we would call in our own to offset them. Favors with mines. It's at 4. Be interesting also to do, like, try to get trust up. Still can't even call in Poland. He's going to take forever to pay off that loan. Alright, cool. I'm going to put a small cut in here. I'll be back, though, a little bit later. Thank you, as always, for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. I'll see you soon.